In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up Proton VPN on Mac in 2026 and the important settings you need to enable to prevent accidental IP leaks. So first, download the official Proton VPN application from the official website. Just click this download and select the Mac OS. Same process on Windows. Download the application, and once the downloading process is done, go to the download section on your Google, open the installer and follow the setup instructions. So after installation, launch the Proton VPN and sign in using your Proton account. So before connecting to a server, open the Proton VPN settings and review your security options. So the first important features to enable is the kill switch. So this prevents your Mac from accessing the internet if the VPN connecting unexpectedly drops, helping protect your real IP address. Next, check your connection settings. Proton VPN can automatically select the best protocol, but you can review the available options and choose the recommended settings for your network. So using the correct protocol can improve your connection stability and performance. And after that, enable features like Net Shield if you want additional protection against malware, trackers, and unwanted advertisements while connected to the VPN. Now, connect to a VPN server and verify that everything is working correctly. You'll just need to open a browser and check your IP address using an IP checking service. So your display location should match the VPN server instead of your actual location. You should also check for DNS leaks, because a DNS leak happens when your device sends browsing requests outside the VPN connection, which could reveal information about your online activity. Proton VPN is designed to prevent this, but checking your connection after setup always a good practice. Finally, enable automatic startup if you want Proton VPN to launch whenever you turn on your Mac, ensuring you stay protected before browsing the internet. And that's how you set up Proton VPN on Mac in 2026. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel.